everybody. Arthur Arkush here for ChicagoFootball.com, along with Kevin Fishbain and Arthur Arkush. We're at Halas Hall on Wednesday, getting ready to preview the Chiefs and the Bears for you. And Kevin, for the rapidly improving Bears defense, obviously it all starts with how do they deal with Jamal Charles?
Yeah, he's one of the best backs in the league. Very fast to the backfield. He can catch passes too. So he's a multi-threat for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be one of those things. The run defense is very good against Latavius Murray, but obviously Jamal Charles is a whole different animal. So it's about playing 60 minutes and getting wrapped up.
Obviously we've got Missouri alums all over us, J-School guys with us, and Jeremy Maclin looking like an expensive free agent bust the first couple weeks. Last 2 weeks, 23 catches. He's become the other half of the offense now.
Yeah, he's come on really strong. He's done it both short and long. He's turned short passes into long gains, and they've been stretching the field a little bit with him too. So obviously they'll have to be accounted for. I'm interested to see who, maybe Tracy Porter, going to get shadow duty 2 weeks in a row. That remains to be seen. But obviously the Bears have been a little bit susceptible at times to the deep passes. So now that Kansas City's dialing them up a little bit more, it'll be an area to focus on.
Alex Smith, one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the NFL, dating back to 2010. He and Aaron Rodgers tied for the fewest interceptions in the NFL, but he goes through long stretches where they just don't throw the football.
Yeah, it's a part of Andy Reid's offense. Sometimes you don't know where they're going to go. They do want to try to push the ball downfield, but also the problem is he hasn't had any time to throw the way the offensive line's been, and that's been a big problem with allowing him to be as efficient as he can be. So that's something that the Bears hope they can take advantage of. The pass rush has been pretty good 2 weeks in a row. Can it keep it up and make things difficult for Alex Smith?
Arthur, on defense, we get what I think is one of the best matchups we're going to see all year long. Justin Houston, a half a sack short of the NFL single-season record last year with 22. I did the Chiefs game last Monday night in Lambeau. He always rushes from the left side, outside shoulder of that right tackle. He and Kyle Long going to be locked up almost all night long.
It's been 1 week after the next. I think we're seeing that right tackle probably is every bit as important as left tackle these days with the guys that are coming off both edges. But Kansas City surprisingly held without a sack in a couple games. I didn't actually realize that. They're always around the quarterback, haven't quite been able to get home. So they're going to be hungry. Justin Houston, of course, against Kyle Long, Tom Bahali on the other side. And I do think occasionally they'll put him on the same side just to create a little bit of chaos.
Well, and that's the other issue for the rebuilt Bears offensive line is it's not just Justin Houston. You've got Dontari Poe, Mike DeVito inside. Derek Johnson will come from the middle. You got Tom Bahali. They're really going to be tested more than they were by Oakland.
Yeah, and they also are going to have the home field advantage. The offensive line, in addition to trying to keep the Chiefs pass rush at bay, they're going to have to deal with all the noise in Arrowhead Stadium. And Jay Howard's actually been the guy that's been made the most plays in the backfield for the Chiefs defensive line thus far. So, a lot of guys for that makeshift offensive line. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like left to right, but imagine it's not going to be a whole lot of the guys that we were used to for the past couple weeks.
Marcus Peters, a revelation as the rookie cornerback. Sean Smith good on the other side. Eric Berry back at safety. Plenty to work with. Special teams guys. Dave Tobe gets his old foes. The Chiefs have been 1, 2, or 3 on both sides, punting and kicking, for the last 2 seasons since Dave Tobe got there. Should be a good one. For all the latest news as we get closer to kickoff, stay right where you're at 24/7 at ChicagoFootball.com.